Hello, Christina. How are you?
I'm okay today, but my morning sickness has been bothering me for several weeks.
Well, thank you for coming in today to talk to me. How far along in your pregnancy are you?
I'm 8 weeks pregnant.
I can see from the information we've gathered that you have lost some weight. Tell me about that.
Well, ever since I got pregnant, I've been very nauseous, which has caused me to eat less. I also regularly throw up, so I think those two factors are the reasons why I've lost weight.
That makes sense. I understand that food is not appealing when you feel sick. Do you have any concerns about your pregnancy and the weight loss?
Yes, I do. I didn't mean to lose weight, so I'm scared it can harm my baby. The only thing I can eat when I'm nauseous is ice, so I chew on ice a lot during the day to stay hydrated.
Well, that's good that you're concerned about staying hydrated. And a healthy baby is your motivation, right?
Yes, definitely.
Well, I'm glad you came here so early in your pregnancy, so there's still a lot of time left for you to gain the necessary weight. Would you consider quitting ice and instead chew on, for example, frozen yogurt?
No, that is too thick and doesn't freeze up like water.
Okay, I can understand that. So, what about sucking on frozen grapes or freeze fruit juice instead of water so it'll be easier for you to increase your nutrient and calorie intake?
Okay, I can try that.
Well, great. And if you don't like these suggestions and are still craving ice, contact me and we'll figure out some other solution. What would you say your goal should be for the remainder of your pregnancy?
I think I should try to gain more weight and also sit down and eat with my family more often.
And Christina, those are some great goals that I agree with. I think you should aim for a 25 to 35 pound weight gain and also be conscious about not losing any more weight from this point on. What do you think you will do to accomplish these goals?
I'm going to eat larger meals. Right now I usually mostly snack on fruit, cookies, Pop-Tarts, so instead I'm going to try to eat 3 larger meals a day.
Your goal of eating 3 larger meals sounds great. That way you can eat together with your mom and Julia and spend some quality time with them. So do you usually grocery shop and prepare meals yourself?
No, I live with my mom, so she usually grocery shops. Besides, I don't have a car.
I understand that it is difficult to get around if you don't have a car. Can you think of anything you can do to have some control over the grocery shopping?
I guess my mom and I could write a grocery list together so she can buy the foods I need.
That is a great plan, Christina. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 not being motivated at all and 10 being very motivated, how motivated are you to make these changes?
I think I'm an 8.
Well, that's good. So why are you an 8 and not a 1?
My baby motivates me. I want to do everything I can to make sure he or she is healthy.
Well, that's a great motivator. How was your pregnancy with Julia? Did you gain the necessary weight?
Yeah, I gained 25 pounds, but without losing any weight first. I did have severe morning sickness during that pregnancy as well, but I forced myself to eat. It feels different this time since I have to take care of Julia while I'm pregnant. The last time I only had to focus on myself.
I can understand that. So, since you gained the recommended amount of weight during your first pregnancy, I know that you can do it again, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, how willing are you to change some of your eating habits, with 1 being not willing at all and 10 being very willing?
9.
Well, that's great. This tells me that you realize the importance of gaining weight and are willing to take the necessary steps. So why are you a 9 and not a 1?
Because I know it's important for my baby and I'm willing to do anything to make sure he or she is healthy.
You definitely seem to understand the importance of taking care of yourself and your unborn baby. Do you have any concerns about your goals?
I need to get all the snack foods out of the house, like the cookies and Pop-Tarts. I know that when they're there, I'm going to eat them and spoil my appetite for a larger meal. I also think the cooking can be difficult to achieve every day because of my morning sickness.
Do you think if you told your mom this, she would be willing to stop buying cookies and Pop-Tarts? If you explained to her that it ruins your appetite? And maybe she would be willing to cook for you and Julia the days you feel very sick?
Yeah, she is concerned about my weight loss, so I think she would be willing to do that.
I understand that morning sickness can interfere with your goal of gaining weight. Do you think you would be able to eat more nutrient-dense meals even when you feel nauseous if you cut out the snacking?
Yes, I think so. I'm definitely willing to give it a try. I usually feel the most nauseous after I snack on the cookies and Pop-Tarts, so if I cut those snack foods out, I hope I will feel better and be able to eat larger meals with my family.
This is great, Christina. It will benefit both you and Julia if you eat at the dinner table together. So let's recap your goals. I understand that you are concerned about your baby since you have been losing weight. Even though you have morning sickness, you are motivated to gain weight and stick with our plans. These plans are to eat 3 large meals a day, write a grocery list with your mom, and switch ice with frozen fruit or grapes. I also think it would be a good idea to write down what you eat and the amount for the next week so we can go over that on our next visit. Does that sound like reasonable goals to you?
Yes, I think that if I write down what I eat, I will be more conscious and consume more nutritious food.
Well, good. So could you tell me what kind of changes you're going to make?
I'm going to eat 3 larger meals a day, write a grocery list with my mom, and quit the ice chewing, and instead I'll probably chew on more nutrient-dense foods such as frozen grapes or frozen fruit juice. I'm also going to write a food diary for a week.
It sounds like you really understand the importance of gaining weight and eating healthy to ensure that both you and your baby are healthy. Thank you for coming in today, Christina. I think we've developed some great goals together, and I'm looking forward to seeing how you're doing at our next visit.
Thank you.